everyone, it's Missy. So we're 1 week after my average day to last frost, and I am just checking up on my strawberry plants. Yes, they do need weeding. I know they do. We just had a shower that's coming, but the thing that you want to do is, these are my new transplants, and you want to cut any blossoms off that you see coming, because you don't want the plant to produce strawberries. You want it to put all of its energy into the growth of the plant, so the root systems, the leaves, because we want to have the runners and everything come out and create this as a beautiful patch versus getting a harvest of strawberries. So I'm just going along, cutting off any flowers that I see. There's actually quite a few of them. Oh, that one looks okay. Here we go. So this is just a really simple, easy project to do. You could seriously have like more of a child do this, especially because they like to pick flowers. There. And I don't have too many plants, so we're just gonna go down the line. And there we go. And then hopefully next year it will look like this lovely patch over here full of flowers to get berries. Another thing that you want to do is to do some cutworm prevention. Now, it's actually a week early to be planting tomatoes, but I wanted to show you a clip of this because we put toothpicks around the stem of the plant so the cutworms can't wrap around the plant and eat it. You can also use like this white paper collar. That will also work. I just use toothpicks because I readily have them on hand. But definitely be thinking about cutworm prevention, whitefly prevention measures in your garden while you're planting your stuff. To plant beans, all I'm doing is putting my seed into a little bowl of water, and I'm just going to let them sit there and swell up, and then they should be ready to plant in the garden. So the beans have been soaking for a little bit, I would say about an hour, and you can start seeing that the skin shriveling up, and that's usually when I feel that they're ready to be planted. So let's bring them out into the garden. Okay, so I just took my finger and I just made a hole up to my first knuckle, and I usually plant 2 beans by the pole, and then I just only save 1 plant, but I put the bean in there and just cover it up. Oops. Like so, and then you just water it in. And that is it for this week in our gardening calendar. So just reviewing the checklist, make sure to use stem colors to protect your plants from cutworms. That's like a big deal for me right now. So, and also check frequently for insect pests such as aphids, tortoise beetles. We have whiteflies around here, spider mites. Just make sure that you're out there looking around at your plants to see if you need to do any preventative measures or actually eradicate the problem. And then of course you want to check for cabbage butterfly larvae. Now they say imported. I have found a lot of cabbage butterflies flying around right now. So make sure that you do have your broccoli, kale, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, kohlrabi, whatever, covered with a fine mesh so the larvae can't get to the plants. If the plants are infested with them, you'll just have to boil. So like put broccoli, we boil it, and you will see the larvae come out of the stems. That's a big one. Again, we already pinched off the blossoms of the strawberry plants. The basil, you can set that plants out in the vegetable garden. I usually don't put those out until I plant tomatoes. So I'll actually show you guys that next week. You can start sowing okra in the garden, something that I am not planning on growing. I'm also not planning on growing any summer savory, but you can do that as well. And then of course we had our bush green beans. I finally made my first sowing in the garden. but you guys, of course, can make your second sowing. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.